Good afternoon. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. My name is Dennis Ayers, and this is the Health and Habit Show, which we're on every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 3:30 every afternoon. And Thursday afternoon from 5:30 to 6 is our radio show on 90.1 WMPR. We want to thank you once again for joining us. This is the information show that deals with health and health topics. If you want to join in on this program for the next 30 minutes, you can reach us at 1-800-492-5186. That's 1-800-492-5186. And today we are talking with a young lady who I have known for not quite a decade, but we've been knowing each other for a while. And her name is, when I first met her, her name was Chandra Fortno, but now it's Chandra Broomfield. And Chandra is just a real kind soul. She works for the city of Clinton in the Parks and Rec department. How are you doing, Chandra?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You are so welcome. And what we want to do is we just want to spotlight what's going on over in Clinton. Mm-hmm. And for y'all that don't know, Clinton is 7 miles west of us. It's the next city over. Y'all living in West Jackson, y'all go to Kroger's over there and shop all the time. But there's a lot of things going on in Clinton that a lot of you simply do not know about. And Chandra has a wonderful program over at the therapeutic, the Woods Activity Therapeutic Center over in Clinton, which is the old library, which is on at 111 Clinton Boulevard. So give us a call at 1-800-492-5186. That's 1-800-492-5186. You can also view us on Roku TV, YouTube, Facebook, and WeBelieveDigital.com. Now, if you go to Facebook or YouTube, please press that share and like button and hit that notification bell, and that way we can always notify you when it's time for Health and Habit Show. So today we're going to be discussing some things with Miss Broomfield. And one thing we do know is the department that Miss Chandra heads is very unique, not only to Clinton, but to a lot of other areas that simply don't have it, or they have half of what you have, but not everything incomplete. It is listed as therapeutic recreation, not just senior services or parks and rec. Why is that?
Well, our department was separated from the park department in 2015. Mm-hmm. The programs remained, but the title changed. So we are the Clinton Therapeutic Recreation Department. And the purpose for that is that the programs that we offer are for a very specific population. Mm-hmm. We offer programs for anybody over the age of 50 that we consider a senior, and we also offer programs for individuals with cognitive and developmental disabilities. So that separates us in itself, that we have those two programs under the same umbrella. Now, you'll have other cities around us who have a senior services department, or you'll have other parks and recreation departments that provide those special needs programs, a few of them throughout the state, mm-hmm. but none of them do both like we do in Clinton.
Okay, well, great. And it is unique. It is unique, and I think I've been either sponsoring something or just coming over there, providing information, and I think for the better part of the last 7 or 8 years. Mm-hmm. What exactly is therapeutic recreation?
a formal definition of therapeutic recreation would be the purposeful use of recreation to meet needs. And those needs can be cognitive, social, emotional, physical, spiritual, and leisure functioning. So the difference in therapeutic recreation and general recreation is that there is a purpose and a plan outlined in those areas that I just mentioned for every program that we offer. I mean, you can do a diversional program and put a movie on, are things that we do, but the majority of our programs have outlined goals and objectives that if you come to us and say, well, what am I supposed to get out of this program? We can give you a list of those things that you can benefit or how you can benefit from those things.
Well, one thing I do notice about your programs, they're extremely interactive.
We try to be.
And one thing that I do know is you have a large level of participation. But not all of those seniors are coming from Clinton, live in Clinton.
Right. We don't limit it to just Clinton.
Okay.
residents.
Explain the rationale for that and the dynamics behind that.
We understand that in Clinton we are unique in that we offer these programs, but Edwards, Bolts, and those places may not have facilities that offer the types of programs that we have. And they come to Clinton and they spend their money at Kroger or Walmart and get their gas and their lunch and all of those things. So those program opportunities are also open to them as well because they contribute to the city just like a lot of our Clinton residents do.
Okay, great.
So we find value in having that diversity as well.
Okay. You say now you're not a part of Clinton Parks and Recs, but you are a department
Of the
within
city.
the city of Clinton.
Yep.
Okay, so you get a budget just like the Parks and Recs get a budget.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Well, if we're going to talk about what people can do to get involved in that, because we know, especially for seniors that are on Medicare, there is silver sneakers for most of them, and they can go to a gym or something like that and get and have the exercise. But your exercise programs are structured in such a way to where usually there are, you have an instructor that's there. I think one of your most popular is the chair aerobics.
Right.
Okay. Explain how that works, and I know why there's such thing as chair aerobics. But explain us why that one's so popular.
I think it's the most popular. First of all, we all need exercise, and when you're starting out, it can be intimidating to just say, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to get on the treadmill and all that. We have those things, but we have the classes so that you have a structure, and we start out seated. So we do about 15 to 20 minutes of seated exercise, and we stand up for about 10 minutes and do exercises around our chairs, and then we have a dance and movement and a relaxation component. So those parts work together to, I think, provide the ultimate experience. And you may look at a chair and say, I can't get a good workout in a chair, but you would be surprised at how much you do benefit from those things. And I'll go, if I miss a week or two and I teach the class, I feel it the next day.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm the instructor, and I'm younger than those that we are serving, so we know that there's a benefit physically, if not mentally.
Good. Well, and what we will do a little later on in the show, we're going to talk about some of the different events, because I'm generally on the calendar to sponsor something 3, maybe 4 times a year,
Right.
which I enjoy. I wanted to do more, but you kindly and graciously helped me understand that I can't do it all.
Right.
You got to share.
Equal opportunity.
Yes. But y'all give us a call if you want to know more. Chandra will be here for the next 20 minutes or so. Call us here at the station at 601-492-5150, 601-492-5186. Okay. So we know that the chair aerobics are good, but I'm looking at this calendar, and there is the latest fad with a lot of seniors is pickleball. I know that Clinton has the pickleball courts over at Kidstown. But how does that fit in with you? Because I see on your calendar you got pickleball inside.
We do. We have taped down the courts ourselves, have the exact dimensions of the courts that we have at Kidstown Park. And the reason that we did that is that pickleball is a good balance for any age group. A child can play it, an older adult can play it, because it is a slower form of, say, tennis. A tennis ball would move faster than a pickleball because of the structure of the pickleball. It's like a wiffle ball with the holes in it, and the paddle is a mix between it's more like a ping pong paddle, but a little bit larger.
Just a larger
so it's not
ping pong
moving
paddle.
as fast. So it gives you time. That reaction time is a little slower as we age. So pickleball is a good sport for those who maybe enjoy ping pong or table tennis, and who used to play tennis, because it slows it down a little bit. So this has been a really great program for our department. It gets them up and moving a little bit more than they normally would. You can walk on a treadmill, you can do the exercise classes, but running after a ball is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And that range of motion and all of those things come into play.
Absolutely. Now, there is just so many things that y'all do over there. What is one of the most popular things that y'all do?
Aside from exercise, we have 4 different exercise classes, but aside from that, any opportunity to be social. If we can put a themed activity, like we had a Mad Hatter Tea Party, where you get to dress up like the Mad Hatter.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
anything like that with a theme tends to be a big hit for us, because they want to be social. They want to do something different that they don't do every day. So those are opportunities that we'd like to offer.
Well, actually, we might as well say 3 years that we're going into. It's our 3rd year going into the COVID. It's not quite as bad, but those first 2 years are extremely challenging. Not only for y'all, but our seniors in general. And one of the larger things we've seen in that time was, one of the first things that happened was the social component was taken away.
That isolation.
The isolation, it brought along isolation, depression, and other cognitive types of issues. I was just talking to a social worker the other day about a client who is now gone to a nursing home because of advanced cognitive issues. Well, that really didn't, or no one really noticed that until after about a year and a half of him being isolated. And so this thing is really taking a toll on a lot of people.
It does, and you don't notice how much socialization really does play a part in your well-being.
Exactly. Well, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to talk about some of these activities that you're having. Because not all of them require a lot of physical movement. But you have a quilting class, and you have cookouts, and we'll talk about that when we get back. But y'all, if y'all missed this episode, you can go to YouTube and pull it up. You can go to We Believe Digital Facebook or WeBelieveDigital.com, and pull up this episode and go over it. And at the end of the episode, give us your number over at the Therapeutic Center.
The number is 601-924-6387.
Okay. Again?
601-924-6387. 6387.
Okay, and when we come back, what we'll do is we're going to ask some more questions about what's going on at Clinton Therapeutic, Woods Activity Therapeutic Center over in Clinton, and get y'all involved, because this is not something anyone can come that's over 50,
Right.
And just want to know more, or just have some good activity.
Right.
Okay, we'll be back.
The Mississippi Link is an African-American female-owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is highly respected throughout the city, state, and nation. Our motto, Keepers of the Knowledge for People Who Speak the Truth, since 1993. Link significantly influences the thoughts, attitudes, and buying decisions of its readers. Call us at 601-368-8481 for your advertising needs. If you would like to receive a newspaper in the mail each week, our annual subscription is only $52 per year. That is only $1 per week for you to stay informed regarding many stories that you can only get in the Mississippi Link. Sign up today at themississippilink.com and click on Home Delivery.
Okay, we are back and we're down to our final 15 minutes. And for those who are just now joining us, we're talking to Miss Chandra Broomfield over at Wood Activity Senior Therapeutic Center over in Clinton, Mississippi. And we're talking about some of the activities that's going on, because what's happening is Chandra has a large number, of people participating at the center, and for the most part, that's just not usual. The activity level that you have surpasses the activity level of a lot of the other centers. And I think in part is because of who you are, for one, and for two, your willingness to think outside the box. You're doing things that just don't necessarily mean that someone has to be able to do them.
Right. And we try to stay away from those things that are stereotypical for quote unquote old people. I hate when people come in and they say, well, that doesn't fit me. They think if there's nobody in the building and they come in for the first time and they hear chair exercise, they think they need to be on the walker to come to that class, when in reality these women can run circles around me. So your ability level is not it doesn't have to be low to come to what people call a senior center.
Okay. Well, look, I'm looking here, and I see you have a class on iPhone extras. Is Greg teaching that class?
Greg is not teaching it this time. We do one-on-one iPhone classes. So if you just needed help with your iPhone, you can call the office. We'll schedule an hour for us to help you with your iPhone. But this one is a sponsored activity. One of our home health organizations, she just happens to have a wealth of knowledge in that area, and she volunteered to teach this class for us.
Wow.
So this is a different level. It's not just teaching you how to use it. It's things that you may not know that your phone can do.
Okay.
So but we do have that one-on-one, teach you how to use it from start to finish as well.
Okay, and that's something that you don't hear about. I mean, it's just something different.
Yeah, it can be intimidating to help somebody learn.
Well, yeah. I got something on my phone now that's blocking unknown numbers, but some of those unknown numbers are very important numbers, and I don't know how to get it off, except go to the store and have them do it for me. Yeah. So I understand the intimidation factor on the phones. Now tell me about the quilting class, because quilting is very popular.
It is. It's coming back, I think. We have a sweet group of ladies who come in twice a month. I believe it's the first and third Monday of the month. And they just literally quilt all day. Sometimes they'll work on projects together, but most of the time they're doing individual projects. And we have one lady who is kind of the leader. She's not a teacher per se, but she's dubbed herself the leader, and she'll help on any level that anybody may need help on.
What do you do with the finished product? Do you sell it, or do they keep it? Or?
Most of them keep it. One lady, she can or make a quilt in a week, and she just stacks them up. She doesn't want to sell it. She don't want to give it away.
Wow.
She just keeps them. A lot of them do them as gifts. So
Okay.
it's really up to the person. We don't provide anything for that. So the
So
materials
they
are,
provide their own material.
well, we have a lot of donations actually. We got 2 donations last week of
Okay.
quilting material. So a lot of it ends up being free of charge until they go and actually get it quilted.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
But
something.
that's up to the individual as well.
Okay. Now, I was in there, I helped sponsor, I think that was last month. We did the 4th of July barbecue. Well, hot dog.
Right.
But I love doing that because I actually get thank you notes. People send me thank you notes and thank you, Mr. Ayers, for doing this, and that's just part of what we do. One thing that I believe in very strongly is community, and I think if we start doing things together as a community, and that's why I like therapeutic, the Wood Activity Therapeutic Center, because you have no exclusions. You know, because we know, because, for example, if you're in Western Hinds County and I have you as a client and you need to see a doctor or something, I'm going to tell you to come to Clinton. That's the first thing.
Right.
Unless you're already going to Vicksburg. But, you know, people come to Clinton on a regular basis. Even people come from West Jackson, their easiest place to shop is going to be Clinton. And you know, but yet you don't exclude those people, and I think that's wonderful that you are that the city of Clinton is doing that. Line dancing.
I was doing it right before I came in.
And that's one thing. You're not only the director, but you are also one of the instructors.
We're hands-on. There's 3 of us on our staff, and we're all certified recreational therapists, and we make sure that if we don't lead it, we have a person who is qualified to lead those programs.
Good. Amen. 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 Well, let's anything that you want the audience to know.
I did want to talk about the other population that we serve. We talk a lot about seniors, but we also have a group for it. It's called the Abilities Program. So anybody age 6 and over with a cognitive disability, say Down syndrome, on the autism spectrum, anything of that nature, we have programs for them as well. We have a lot of sporting programs that would be considered Challenger League. We offer 5 different sports for that group, and then we also have social and artistic programs for them as well. So a lot of people focus on our senior participation because that's what we do Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. But in the evenings and on weekends, we have programs for that population as well.
You're open on the weekends?
For them, we are.
Okay.
Not often, but we'll provide like a fun day or something like that for them on a weeknight or a weekend.
Okay. And the city has, for the most part, extremely supportive of this program.
We're very blessed to have the support of the city.
Good. Well, y'all give us a call. We down to our final 7 minutes. If you want to know more about the Wood Activity Therapeutic Center, you can call Miss Chandra at 601-924-6387. That's 601-924-6387. And y'all even have a Facebook page, don't you?
We do.
Okay, so and most of everything you do, you post on Facebook?
We live stream that chair aerobics class every Tuesday and Thursday, but we do post reminders about programs on there as well.
Okay, so if someone can't make it for whatever reason, they just go to that Facebook page and they can work out with you at home.
And we keep it posted for 30 days, so you can go back and watch as many as you want.
Good. So you have just different programs. Do you offer, I mean, is there I know you got a band that comes in every now and then. I don't know, oldie but goodies band.
Right.
I guess that's the best way.
That's a good way to say it.
But do you have any people coming in that teach different things? I remember about 2 years ago. I guess this was before COVID. It's been 3 years. I had the coloring class, the color book class. Yeah,
and that was a really popular class.
yeah, it was extremely popular. Believe it or not, I went in my storage, and I found about 25 coloring books.
We need to bring it back.
So we may need to bring that back.
Right. We do have volunteers for some programs, and like I mentioned, the cell phone class, for example. But, we do give different organizations an opportunity to sponsor something, but also promote their business or their company as well. So
Okay.
You get 2 opportunities per quarter. Just like
Okay.
you. So we're always open to ideas, or we'll have something on the calendar that we seek a sponsorship for, or a sponsor can come and say, hey, I want to do this dance for you all, or do this lunch for you, and we'll always take that as well.
Good. Well, y'all, we're down to our final 4.5 minutes with Miss Chandra Broomfield, and we will just continue to spotlight what she's doing, because she's doing a wonderful job over at the Woods Therapeutic Activity Center over in Clinton, Mississippi. And we will have, for those that are not Medicare savvy, or, October 15th through December 7th is open enrollment. And so what we will do, and what we can do, and what we're going to do at the Wood Activity Center is we're going to have a Medicare event to where we're going to do a Medicare educational. We're not going to talk about different plans or anything. That's what you see on TV all the time. But we're simply going to talk about Medicare, just educate you on Medicare, what Medicare is, the rules of Medicare, and what you can do with the Medicare. And we're going to do that on the 19th of September at Wood Activity Center over at 111 Clinton Boulevard in Clinton, Mississippi. And that'll be at 2 p.m. And if you want to know more about that, or you want to RSVP on that, you can call Chandra's office at 601-924-6387. And I'll be announcing this date probably for the next couple of weeks, because we want you to know. Because there are a lot of things going on out there pertaining to Medicare, pertaining to what should be done when you are involved in Medicare, and what you shouldn't be doing if you're selling Medicare. And those are pitfalls that our seniors are falling into on a regular basis, and we want to educate them on that. So y'all give Chandra a call to RSVP at 601-924-6387. At 601-924-6387. Or you can call me, Dennis Ayers, the owner of Ayers Insurance Group in Clinton, Mississippi. Go to our website. You can RSVP on our website at DennisAyers.org, or you can call me on my company number at 601-209-9853. That's 601-209-9853. You can either give me a call, or you can text and say that I want to save a slot for this this Medicare educational. Okay, we're down to our final minute and a half. Anything you want people to know before we get ready to?
Just come. You know?
There you go, y'all. Just come on.
We have a lot of different things that meets a lot of different needs. So just come by our office, give us a call, and we can just go over the whole list of everything that we have to offer.
And if you're going to have a birthday, quarterly birthdays, what are they from September?
July
October?
to September.
July to September. If you had a birthday anytime during that month, we're going to have an ice cream social. It's also going to be sponsored by Ayers Insurance Group. So y'all come on down. If nothing else, you get an ice cream cone out the deal. But come on down, and we will just continue to do what we know to do to help you succeed.
We appreciate it.
Okay. But I want to thank everyone for this. I know this is a typical Tuesday. And y'all, I'll be honest with you, I ate some pizza before I got here, so I'm kind of lethargic right now, but that's okay. But remember what I always tell you, if you want to have a healthier outcome, then change those habits. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you.